Hello and welcome to Prime News. Now a look at the headlines. Land acquisition for new Zuari bridge to begin within 6 days with a definite alignment plan. Government to cross-check designs by consultant S N Bhobe. Procedure for finalizing the regional plan to start by January. Only 15 panchayats have objected to the draft regional plan, says TCP Minister. Government included sunset clause in Tenancy Act Amendment Bill without it being suggested by Law Commission. Rejection of collapsed revenue court under Mamladar formula led to present confusion. Chief Minister Parsekar open for further amendments in Tenancy Act, says changes can be made as and when required. And Natasha Palia reveals New Year target of becoming #1 tennis player in India, sets example for Goan youngsters aiming for tennis career. Now the news in detail. PWD Minister Sudin Daulikar has assured that land acquisition issue for new Zuari bridge will be resolved within 6 days with a definite alignment plan for the bridge. Consultant for new bridge S N Bhobe company representatives met CM and explained the details of the plan. S N Bhobe company is in controversy following collapse of bridge in Gujarat. Government has decided to cross-check the designs with a panel of engineers.
Government held a meeting with consultants on construction of parallel Zuari bridge on Saturday. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar, Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar, PWD Minister Sudin Daulikar and related officers were present for the meeting. Government will decide alignment of the bridge and move for land acquisition within next 6 days.
येता त्या 6 दिसांक काही गोष्टी आमकां करपाक जाय आनी 15 दिसां भितर हो DPR आमी दिल्ली धाडचो असो आमी ठरयला. 6 दिसां भितर ज्यो जमनी लोकांच्यो कोण कोण वता त्या जी जमीन आमकां कमी पडटा तांची सगळी नांवां काडपाक जाय. तातूंत भितर टेनंट जर आसा तांकां आमकां मेळपाक जाय आनी यथायोग्य ते जर आमकां NOC दिता कारण तांचें कांय डॅमेज जायना आनी ते जर NOC दिता जाल्यार आमकां फुडलें प्रोसिजर घेवपाक आमी इजिली आमी वचूं शकता. Compensation be as per new act मेळटलें.
Goa government's consultant S N Bhobe is in controversy as a bridge designed by the company collapsed at Surat in Gujarat. Officers representing the company refused to react on the matter when questioned by Prudent. However, Goa government has decided to recheck the designs from a panel of engineers.
आमी तांकां कन्सल्टन्सी दिल्ली आसा. आमी तांकां काय दिना जे प्रोजेक्ट तांच्या हाता आसा ते आमी एग्रीमेंट केल्लो आसा. वी कॅनॉट विथड्रॉ द एग्रीमेंट एट दीस स्टेज. आमकां कॉम्पेन्सेशन पे करचें पडटलें कारण अजून ते प्रूफ ना काय ना तांकां अजून शिक्षा जावना. सो प्रश्नूच ना तो. आतां तांचे सगळें चेक करपाक आमी आमचे इंजिनियरींग पॅनल तयार करता. ही इज अपॉइंटेड एज अ कन्सल्टंट. ही वील प्रिपेर DPR एवरीथींग. आतां तांची जी इंजिनियरींग सायड आसा म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल डिझायन दॅट वी वील चेक अवरसेल्फ.
Chief Minister Parsekar has left for Delhi to attend a meeting of all chief ministers in the country with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister will discuss dissolution of Planning Commission with the CMs. Goa will press for special financial package from the centre in the wake of mining closure. Reporter Mahesh Gadi with video journalist Devendra Gaonkar for Prudent.
Finally, Goans will be having the much-awaited regional plan. Deputy CM Francis D'Souza informed that the procedure for finalizing the regional plan will be started by January. Around 15 panchayats have objected to the draft regional plan. Rest of the panchayats have given their assent to the plan. Francis D'Souza informed that all stakeholders will be taken into confidence before finalizing the regional plan.
Deputy CM has assured processing of the regional plan by January. BJP-led government has completed half term after being elected with majority. Present regional plan can be termed as Regional Plan 2025. Deputy CM claims that only 15 panchayats have raised objection to the draft regional plan. However, Deputy CM said all stakeholders will be taken into confidence before finalizing the regional plan.
According to the information I have, only about 15 panchayats out of 189 panchayats got some objections or serious objections or more objections, by the way you put it. So generally there are no objections. This has to be formally studied and debated, no? And there are different stakeholders. I have to consult all of them. It was for 21, but we have taken 5-6 years for that. So naturally you have to put more 5-6 years on that.
So it will be RP 26, 25?
Possibly. It all depends on the stakeholders, what they want to think.
What is your thinking? 25?
I have no objection for 25, but everybody should agree with me.
Earlier, erstwhile government was slammed by the opposition party BJP and NGOs on the draft regional plan. There was hue and cry due to certain aspects in the regional plan. BJP government has completed 2.5 years of ruling. Government has now planned to take up the regional plan for finalization. Reporter Mahesh Kadi with video journalist Devendra Gaonkar for Prudent.
Two different law commissioners in the last 5 years had recommended different amendments in the Tenancy Act to two different governments. But none of these commissioners recommended the sunset clause. But BJP-led government on its own included a sunset clause. Former Law Commissioner Ramagat Khalap had made suggestions to dispose the cases by appointing revenue courts under Mamledars. Later, Narendra Savoykar suggested transfer of the cases to the civil court. Here is a special report detailing who created the confusion in the Tenancy Act.
Law Commissioner Ramakant Khalap during the erstwhile Congress government had suggested amendments in the Tenancy Act in 2009. However, the then Chief Minister Digambar Kamal didn't initiate any action. In 2012, BJP-led government came to power. Law Commissioner Narendra Savoykar made some suggestions for amendment in the Tenancy Act in 2013. This was second report on the Tenancy Act by two different law commissioners. Sunset clause was not mentioned in either of the reports. However, government made amendment by introducing 1-year sunset clause, but after opposition from MLAs in the assembly, government changed it to 3 years. Now let's have a look at what the law commissions had exactly suggested. These are the suggestions by Narendra Savoykar and reasons. Cases are pending for years. Disposal of cases doesn't happen in desired time. Tenancy cases to be transferred to civil courts. And these are the suggestions made by Ramakant Khalap. Suggestions made by Khalap to Congress government in 2009. Revenue court to be set up on the basis of civil courts. Divide Mamladars into judicial, election and admin works. Appoint separate Mamladar for judicial cases. Appoint deputy collector or collector appellate authority. Khalap had suggested to resolve tenancy cases within the Mamladar's ambit. He had suggested to appoint different Mamladars to resolve tenancy and other cases quickly. But Narendra Savoykar suggested to settle the cases beyond the Mamladars and civil courts. Presently, sunset clause and civil courts are the two issues which are in controversy. With Bureau and Post Laukik Shilkar for Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.